Hello, my name is Hex, and I hope everything is going great for you today. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. This will help spread my video messages to the universe. Today is a new entry into my series called Narc or Not. Today will be about Will Smith, or Willard Carroll Smith, born September 25th, 1968. Or you might know him as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Actor, rapper, film producer, married to a bald Jada Pinkett Smith. You might know him from the Men in Black franchise, or you might remember his most disgraceful, shameful, publicly hostile smack of Chris Rock at the Oscars last year. So this is the guy who smacked Chris Rock in front of millions of people over a somewhat stupid, flat, tasteless joke about his very toxic wife, Jada. So Will Smith, I mean, he's a bit older than me, so I don't feel so bad about my age anymore. So I don't know how aware you are of this, but him and Jada have admitted to having multiple affairs on each other. I guess that makes Will a cuck in a way. Well, first off, the obvious is that, in my opinion, I believe a majority of Hollywood actors and actresses are either narcissist or have some narcissist traits. I mean, most anytime I hear about something weird happening in Hollywood, I always think about that and if they're a member of that same church Tom Cruise is. But I do refuse to mention the name of this so-called church and its founder, L. Ron Blubber. So getting back to Will Smith and the night he bushwhacked Rock at the Oscars last year, I mean, can you believe that? At the Oscars where he's actually winning an award for something? Best something or another? Best smack? I don't know. It's unbelievable. I couldn't imagine doing something so toxic, and I'm a narcissist myself, self-aware, covert as is. I couldn't do that. I couldn't imagine doing that. I just don't have the courage, I guess. And then he sat down screaming, Will Smith. I guess he wanted to make sure everyone knew he wasn't joking about it. It was so unbelievable. It took me days to figure out if this was even real. I mean, he is an actor. So I'll just focus on the most obvious behaviors from that. You see, narc or not, one thing is clear. There was no real remorse for what he did that night. His first public apology was garbage. He refused to even mention Chris Rock's name. Obviously, I mean, if you watch it, you could tell there's no empathy for his victim, Chris Rock. In fact, Will Smith even mentioned that he was the one being picked on, or I think he used the word abused. Although later on he did issue a new apology to Chris, but it was too late to salvage his image. I mean, Will Smith came off looking like a phony. I mean, a buffoon. So the thing is, nobody really considered that joke to be too offensive. You know, the thing is, when Chris Rock said it, Jada Smith kind of smiled like everyone there for a second she did. And everyone there was laughing. It was maybe a tasteless joke, right? But she has also made reference about her own hair falling out. You know, I guess it would be a coping mechanism she has or has had in the past. But backing up here a little bit into Will Smith's past, I guess he made reference that his childhood was abusive. So, however severe his childhood traumas were, I guess his dad was abusive. This can cause people to develop narcissism, but it doesn't always. Now, there are people that are abused. I can give you one example, Oprah Winfrey off the top of my head, and they come out great, great people, great humans. Maybe communal narcissist, but whatever. Let's just say Will Smith has a history of being abused. That might be why he attracted a narcissist later in his life. That's just a theory. See, once you're exposed to one narcissist, you do make it easier to attract another one. See, that's a whole nother video for another time. I don't want to wander too far off track here today. See, the thing is, I had severe, many years of trauma, not just from my mom, from many different people in my family in various ways. My older brother threatened to unalive me for many years. I mean, this just went on. See, that would explain at least my version of narcissism, but that's just me. It doesn't happen to everyone, like I said. So getting back to Will Smith and his marriage, it's dysfunctional, it's gross, it's sickening. Him and Jada obviously have a lot of challenges. He's been under a lot of stress. I guess she went on a podcast, or maybe they both did. I don't want to say the name of it though. They both admitted to multiple affairs on each other. So I know towards the end of the thing, Jada said, bad marriage for life. And they were laughing about that. Will Smith high-fived her, I believe, and he seemed pretty happy about that. I mean, that was just weird to be happy being a cuck, I guess. Non-traditional, wacky, dysfunctional marriage, I guess you would want to call it. Open marriage. So Will Smith would be a cuck. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre, but it makes things difficult to portray a normal public image, at least from Will Smith's point of view, right? So back to the Chris Rock thing. I guess, the first apology, obviously, there was no empathy. It was robotic. The second one, pretty much the same thing, very robotic. He just came off looking like a buffoon. I didn't get the impression that Rock's joke was that malicious. I just didn't think he wanted to go out of his way to hurt Will Smith's wife or anything. It was just a bad joke. I didn't think it was funny even, but everyone thought it was hilarious. I don't understand. But, I mean, she did give him the look. It was a toxic look. Does that justify violence on Will Smith's end? See, that might have triggered Will Smith to do something. It appears that she has him under control. See, Will Smith could be a victim of narcissist abuse. So while I'm obviously unable to diagnose Will Smith a narcissist, my opinion, I think there are some pretty apparent narcissist traits. So at the very least, there's that. He appears to be as a victim of narcissist abuse from his father, and it looks like Jada Smith. So you will develop NPD traits the longer you're exposed to a narcissist partner in your life. It's just not a natural state. We're not meant to be in a toxic relationship. We're not meant for that. We weren't built for that. It's just not normal. That's why people unalive themselves, and it's just not a normal state to be in. I know that's one extreme, but I'm just telling you that's the worst extreme. But that's what I think happened here at the Oscars. So ultimately, in my opinion, I think Will Smith would be better off without Jada, free to rebuild his image and free to become a happier, healthier version of himself without this toxic pressure weighing him down. His life partner, with most every narcissist, their goal is to, just bring you down to some level. Um, the the worse they can make you feel, the better for them. With almost every version of NPD, except the communal, there's that, of course, but there's still some toxic stuff brewing there. So the ultimate goal of narcissist abuse is to hurt you, to share the pain that we feel inside. So in this case, I think it's very difficult for Will Smith. There might be a chance that maybe he thinks it would look worse on him to divorce her, so he can get out of the Jada pressure. I'm not sure. It appears he's at least suffering from narcissist traits from being a victim, perhaps. So the thing is, I don't think he is a terrible person. I think he's actually a great person. I've loved him for many years. I like his show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've loved that show. I like his action movies, Men in Black. There was Independence Day. Great actor. I love his work. I don't really know him, though. See, he appears to be extremely sensitive more often than he needs to be, right? If I were to advise him, I would advise leaving the Jada pressure, getting out of the Jada pressure, and rebuilding a new life with full access to his family and friends. And from there, seek some therapy and be alone for a while. I have a feeling there's some inner turmoil to cleanse himself of. See, the Smith family won't give a fig about this video or my opinions. However, my advice is pretty solid, as I would advise anyone in a toxic relationship to leave and heal. I really firmly believe we are not created. God did not create us to accept being abused. Well, that'll do it for today. Anyway, please subscribe. Please like, comment. I know I have some emails to go through. I'm working through them. Email if you have any questions. I do get a lot of emails. I am going to get back to everyone eventually. I do want to thank you again for being here today. Unfortunately, now I do have to discard you.